Good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. And we begin with a pause, with a time to be present, to be open, and to be surrendered to the love of God. And so we read Psalm 55, verses 6 to 8. Oh, that I had the wings of a dove! I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far away and stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm. Oh, that I had the wings of a dove! I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far away and stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm. In the book of Mark, chapter 15 and verses 37 to 39, we read, "With a loud cry, Jesus breathed his last. The curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. And when the centurion who stood there in front of Jesus saw how he died, he said, 'Surely this man was the Son of God.'" Greig recounts the devastating story of the hanging of a boy in Auschwitz, while the other prisoners, including the author Elie Wiesel, were forced to watch. And he quotes, "For more than half an hour he stayed there, struggling between life and death, dying in slow agony under our very eyes, and we had to look him full in the face. He was still alive as I passed in front of him. His tongue was still red, but his eyes were not yet glazed. And behind me I heard the same man asking, 'Where is God now?' And I heard a voice within me answer him, 'Where is he? Here he is. He is hanging here on this gallows.'" And so ask yourself, is there any aspect of my current situation, however bleak, to which I can point and say with a mixture of horror and hope, "There is God"? Is it possible to identify His presence within the pain of my present predicament? Or only in the prospect of some future deliverance? And so take a little time now to thank Jesus for coming close to you in your times of doubt and despair. Thank Him for suffering with you and for you as He hung there on that cross. And we end by reading Galatians 2 and verse 20. I have been crucified with Christ. My ego is no longer central. It is no longer important that I appear righteous before others. And I am no longer driven to impress God. Christ lives in me. The life I am living is not mine, but it is lived by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave Himself for me. I am not going to go back on that. Taken from the Message. Amen.